here. Merab mentioned today that the UFC gifted Umar a title shot. What is your response to that statement?
This is his problem, Merab problem. I think when he beginning his career, he was acting good. I think when he become champion, he cannot deal with this.
Umar is good fighter. It's a big challenge, but he don't earn it like rest of us. Like we all know that we all work hard to earn to get here, and I mean, I don't get anything easy. But Umar somehow gets easy. He just complains.
Yeah, I mean, Merab's just he's kind of acting a little ridiculous, like he's just acting ridiculous.
The last couple fights I used to get a lot of attention, to people recognize me, but to hate in Instagram and I mean even in social media, it was very hard for me, so that was like extra pressure. But
Khabib Nurmagomedov has finally responded to Merab Dvalishvili's recent allegations of favoritism towards Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab Dvalishvili has repeatedly called out Umar Nurmagomedov, accusing him of disrespect and being undeserving of a title shot. However, Khabib quickly dismissed these claims, brushing aside Merab's disrespectful talk and his repeated accusations. The UFC legend makes it clear, Umar has earned his place, and Merab's words don't change that. Merab Dvalishvili expressed frustration during a recent interview with ESPN MMA, criticizing how Umar's path to a title shot seemed to come with less struggle compared to other fighters in the division. He feels that while he and other fighters have worked tirelessly, Umar has somehow been given easier opportunities. Dvalishvili pointed out that Umar's complaint about nobody wanting to fight him doesn't hold water, especially when there are so many worthy opponents, such as Mario Bautista and Montel Jackson, who are being overlooked. Merab believes that Umar's win over Corey Sandhagen, who has limited wrestling skills, doesn't justify his fast track to a title shot.
Umar is good fighter. It's a big challenge, but he don't earn it like rest of us. Like we all know that we all work hard to earn to get here, and I mean, I don't get anything easy. But Umar somehow gets easy. He just complains all the time. Nobody want to fight him, but there is so many good fighters. There is Bautista, there is other fighters, they're killers, even Jackson, I forget his first name. And he fought only Sandhagen, no wrestling, and because I guess he's using this excuse. He beat number 2 guy, and now he's here. And then
what frustrates Merab even more is the fact that Umar hasn't faced a variety of ranked opponents before earning this chance. In contrast, Merab has had to prove himself through 10 consecutive wins, including victories over 3 former champions, before being given the same title opportunity.
It's a big challenge, but I just only what I hate, he just don't earn it like how real UFC fighters should earn it.
Merab doesn't mince words when it comes to Umar's attitude. He believes Umar has been too cocky and disrespects other fighters in the process. For Merab, respect is key in the sport, and he feels that Umar's behavior has crossed a line. This isn't the way he believes real fighters should carry themselves, especially when they haven't earned their way through the same challenges as others.
And then he's just cocky, he should be humble at least. But he was disrespect me online. Then that's what real men should do.
Merab Dvalishvili has often criticized Umar Nurmagomedov's perceived lack of respect, but during the press conference, he took his frustrations to an entirely new level. Merab didn't hold back, accusing Umar of being disrespectful, especially with his online trash talk. For Merab, the issue wasn't just about fighting, it was about honor and integrity, values he believes Umar has disregarded.
No, he start talk trash online, and then the real men don't doing this, So, okay, it's a personal for me, yeah.
Highlighting his own approach, Merab shared how he always treated Umar with respect during personal encounters. He recalled moments of civility, shaking Umar's hand and even discussing a future fight with him face-to-face. However, Merab couldn't hide his disappointment with Umar's behavior online. He called it unmanly, emphasizing that real men don't trash talk behind a screen.
Of course, it's personal, because every time I see him, I give him my respect, I shake his hand, I even tell him I was gonna fight him one day. As a fighter, he's a good fighter, but he don't earn like everybody else. Like he don't go through. Like you have to fight best of the best. But only he fought no wrestling Sandhagen, and yeah, he's good fighter. But you have to fight everybody.
Umar, however, wasn't willing to back down. He dismissed Merab's accusations and turned the tables, accusing Merab of avoiding him. The exchange grew heated as Umar questioned why Merab had never publicly acknowledged him as a contender. Merab, in turn, stood his ground, denying any avoidance and reiterating that he had always agreed to the UFC's proposed fights.
Who cares about deserve, not deserve?
Be man first. You have to be man first. You are a good fighter, but you're not a good man.
I'm the man.
You are piece of shit, okay? You are piece of shit. You lost respect. You lost respect as a man for me, okay? Real men don't talk in trash online, okay?
Okay, tell everybody what I said about your personality. I just described your behavior. You try to avoid me. You even doesn't mention my name.
Who are you? Who you fought? You don't even tell you think I'm gonna go backwards and fight number 15?
I'm gonna show
I'm fighting
you.
for the belt.
I'm gonna take belt and you know it.
You how dare you, sneaky guy? After I beat Peter Yan and I come #1 contender.
Despite the intensity of the exchange, Umar remained unfazed, brushing off Merab's opinions. He stated his sole focus was on proving himself in the octagon, claiming he didn't need Merab's validation. According to Umar, the fight itself would be the ultimate stage to settle their differences and demonstrate who truly belonged at the top.
And fight.
They give you a gift and be grateful, okay?
Thank you, UFC, for the gift.
Be grateful. Be grateful.
I'm thankful.
Take it, yes.
Thank you.
Be real man,
Always.
okay? You have to be man first.
And I will beat
you. have to be man. Be humble, okay?
Don't nervous.
We all know, the real fans know that you getting gift this one,
I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna see. I don't wanna talk a lot about fight, what's gonna happen in the cage. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna understand that night why he avoiding.
Khabib Nurmagomedov came to the defense of his cousin Umar after Merab Dvalishvili referred to Umar's title shot as a gift. Khabib emphasized that Dvalishvili's issue was personal, suggesting that once a fighter becomes a champion, it's hard to manage the pressure and the changes that come with it. Khabib pointed out that before and after becoming a champion, a fighter's mindset should shift, and it seems like Dvalishvili was struggling with this transition.
About Umar gift, Umar is 18-0 and he's 6 win streak in UFC, and they give him very tough opponent last fight, 5-round main event versus Corey Sandhagen. I think Umar deserve, and I don't know why Merab nervous. But I think Umar deserves. Umar here not because he is my cousin. He is here because he's 18-0 and 6-0 in UFC. Umar wanna create his legacy. He will show 18 January. He will show why Merab nervous.
Khabib also highlighted that Umar's undefeated record of 18-0, along with his 6-fight win streak in the UFC, more than justified his title shot. He pointed out that Umar had already fought tough opponents, including his 5-round main event against Corey Sandhagen. Khabib made it clear that Umar's rise was not due to favoritism, but because of his accomplishments in the octagon. He firmly believed that Umar deserved the title fight and would prove it on January 18th, showing everyone why Merab seemed so nervous about facing him.
About Umar gift, Umar is 18-0 and he's 6 win streak in UFC, and they give him very tough opponent last fight, 5-round main event versus Corey Sandhagen. I think Umar deserve, and I don't know why Merab nervous, but I think Umar deserve. Umar here not because he is my cousin. Umar wanna create his legacy. He will show 18 January. He will show why Merab nervous.
Javier Mendes, Umar Nurmagomedov's longtime coach, also expressed confusion over Merab Dvalishvili's claims of disrespect. In an interview with the Schmo, Mendes explained that, as the reigning champion, Dvalishvili should expect challengers to call him out. According to Mendes, it's only natural for contenders to seek a title shot when they are ranked, and Umar was simply doing what any fighter in that position would do. Mendes further clarified that Umar's push for the title wasn't based on favoritism or personal agendas. After his win over Corey Sandhagen, Umar was offered the title fight as part of the UFC's standard process, with the winner of that bout guaranteed the next title shot. He stressed that there was no hidden motive motive behind Umar's pursuit of the championship, highlighting that the UFC had already made its plans clear. For Mendes, Dvalishvili's frustration seemed to come from personal emotions rather than any actions on Umar's part that would warrant disrespect.
I don't know. I don't understand the disrespectful things. I mean, what is Umar saying? I mean, you're the champion. Of course, everybody wants the champion. You're the champion. Who doesn't want to fight you? Anybody that's within your ranking wants to fight you, you know? And Umar was offered the title fight after he beat Sandhagen. So why did they bring Umar to the spear if they didn't want to give him the title? It wasn't Umar that says, after I beat Sandhagen, send me to the spear, announce me, I want to take this fight. No, the UFC said the winner of that fight gets the next title shot. So all Umar is doing is taking his opportunity to get his title shot. It has nothing to do with Merab. I think Merab's a great guy, and I think he's a great champion.
The growing animosity between Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov has become more evident, especially after a series of incidents that have intensified the tension between the two fighters. One of the most notable incidents that fueled Merab's anger happened when he was denied entry to the UFC Performance Institute. Taking to social media, Merab vented about the incident, explaining that he was blocked from entering the building due to Umar being inside.
I'm here in front of UFC PI and security don't let me go in because they said Umar Nurmagomedov is inside and they are protecting him. Don't worry guys, I'm not gonna smash him before the fight. But January 18 is different story. I'm not able to go in UFC PI because I was supposed to get treatments for my injury. I was supposed to sign some cards. I was supposed to eat lunch with my friends. What the heck?
This incident sparked a wave of reactions from the MMA community. The MMA community's reaction to the incident has been mixed, with many expressing strong opinions about the UFC's handling of the situation. Some fans sympathized with Merab, believing that if they were in his shoes, they would have considered pulling out of the fight entirely. Jacob Castro, a notable MMA journalist, tweeted his frustration, saying, "If I were Merab and showed up for injury rehab but wasn't allowed in because my opponent was training, I'd pull out 1000%. But that's probably why I'm not a fighter." His tweet reflects how some fans see the incident as a sign of disrespect toward the champion. Amid the ongoing debate about the incident, Javier Mendes has come forward with a clear perspective on the situation. Mendes explained that the issue seemed to be more about scheduling than any intentional disrespect. He pointed out that Team Khabib has designated hours at the UFC Performance Institute, and any frustration from Merab might have stemmed from a misunderstanding of the training times. Mendes questioned whether Merab had wanted to train at the same time as Umar and Islam, as they were already scheduled during those hours. He emphasized that if the training slots were already reserved, it's hard to blame anyone for sticking to their allotted time. He also touched on the tensions between Merab and Team Khabib, suggesting that these frustrations were more logistical than personal.
Well, we're there from X amount of time to X amount of time, so why can't he go there at another time? I mean, when did he ask to go there versus when were we given permission to go there? That's my question I want to ask. Did you just want to come recently, or this was before when we decided we were going to train there? I mean, I don't know. So my question would be, if we're already told we're training from this time to that time, till we end up going to Los Angeles, right? And then you come in, you say, I want to train, but okay, when you want to train, well, Umar and Islam are trained there in time. Well, how can you get upset at that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the circumstances, but I do know that if we're already training there and you didn't ask specifically for that particular time and we were granted that, then that's on the UFC, not on us.
Merab Dvalishvili's list of accusations against Umar Nurmagomedov and his camp continues to grow, each incident adding more fuel to the fire. One such incident took place when Dvalishvili, along with his teammate Aljamain Sterling, was allegedly disrespected by a fan during an event. The fan grabbed Dvalishvili's arm, which led to a response from his teammate Denis Buzukja, who punched the fan in retaliation. This confrontation was captured on video, quickly making its rounds online.
Sir, you're a f***ing idiot, bro. You're a f***ing idiot. I can't wait to see you fight for the title. I hope that's next. Congratulations.
He was talking
check him out. Check him out, dude.
He is seeing the whole fucking
He's
thing.
coming after Merab?
Yeah.
Is that what
Because Merab always reacts to that.
Yeah. You're gone, bro. You're gone. Congratulations.
He said what's up to me, walked away and started talking shit, so he turned around. Idiot.
Later, Dvalishvili shared his side of the story, explaining that the fan not only insulted him, but also grabbed his arm while he was filming Sterling backstage. Though security stepped in, Buzukja, angered by the situation, confronted the fan and punched him. What added to the drama was the fan's identity, Arman Tugayev, a supporter of Shavkat Rakhmonov, another fighter from Kazakhstan.
Exposing the guy who grabs Merab's arm physically and insults him is not just a fan, but teammate and friend of Umar and Dagestanis. You can see Merab walking, filming his friend Aljo when Guy grabs his arm and starts insulting him with phone in his hand. Turns out he is not just fan from Kazakhstan, but a provoker, and as Merab said, he was insulting him.
Tugayev had also been seen with Umar and other members of the Dagestani team, leading Dvalishvili to accuse them of being behind the provocation. In a social media post, Merab referred to the incident as part of a Dagestani dirty trick, further deepening the rift between him and the Nurmagomedov camp.
Later that day, Umar posts stories with the guy and his squad. And there is even more pictures from years ago with him and Dagestanis. Media says Merab got into with a fan, and the guy himself says Merab said something about Shavkat, while Kazakhstan media promoted it like Merab disrespected Shavkat, and the guy is hero. But obviously, this is not coincidence. Merab is good with Shavkat, and all this happened in 15 seconds. This was just Dagestani's dirty trick and provocation.
This led to UFC President Dana White warning Dvalishvili that getting into conflicts with fans could be costly for him. White even compared Dvalishvili to a mini Strickland without the trash talking, suggesting that while such actions might attract attention, they would have financial consequences.
He's my mini Strickland without the mouth. What do? Let him buy the pay-per-view, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You can't keep fighting with fans. It's going to cost you a lot. You can do it. It's going to cost you a lot of money, right?
In an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, Merab Dvalishvili made it clear that he would not tolerate any insult. Deeply offended by the insults directed at him, Dvalishvili stated that anyone who disrespects him face-to-face will face serious consequences, regardless of the cost. He has consistently emphasized that his integrity as a man is far more important than anything else, including titles, money, or a legacy.
Hey, I'm a man first, and then if you come to my face and if you disrespect me, you're gonna get slapped. And don't try that, you know, because I'm a man and I will never forgive you. Even if I have to go jail, I don't care, man. I don't care. I have so much to lose. I don't care this belt. I don't care this money. I don't care this legacy. I'm a man. I live respectful way. And that's how I will live. That I don't care. I can fight, beat the shit out of this motherfucker. And I have no problem to pay whatever ticket or go jail. I don't care, because don't disrespect me. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Looking ahead to the fight, Dvalishvili stated that even if the issues with Umar remain unresolved before the match, he's ready to handle it afterward if Umar doesn't apologize. Despite the personal issues with Nurmagomedov, Dvalishvili clarified that he holds no harsh feelings towards the people of Dagestan or Khabib's team. His focus, however, remains on Umar, and he's determined to earn the respect he believes he deserves, whether it's inside the octagon or outside it.
I wonder...
He may get a slap after the fight.
I wonder
because the fighting octagon is not a real fight, it's a sport. Yeah, if Umar not apologize with me, it's gonna happen.
And could I ask,
even if I have to go in Dagestan, I will go. Hey, I love Dagestan and I have so many friends in Dagestan and I respect Dagestan people and they are good people. But Umar make big mistake with me and Umar has to pay this. But you know, my support and my love for Dagestan people, and I still respect the Khabib's team and Islam and everybody else. But I have a problem only with Umar. And yeah, so I don't want to fix this problem before the fight, but yeah, after the fight, I'm gonna find him.
Corey Sandhagen has weighed in on the ongoing tension between Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov, criticizing Merab for his emotional and repetitive stance against Umar. Corey noted that Merab's approach, which revolves around needing an apology and continuously questioning Umar's worthiness, seems out of character for him. Corey expressed that such behavior doesn't resonate with fans, as they expect fighters to show fearlessness and a willingness to take on anyone. Further, Sandhagen subtly criticized Merab for downplaying Umar's accomplishments, suggesting that the focus should be on the fight rather than making excuses or playing politics.
Yeah, I mean, Merab's just he's kind of acting a little ridiculous, you know? Like, he's just acting ridiculous. There's nothing inspiring about being like, no, I don't want to fight this guy for this reason. And then, or I want to, you know, I want this guy because I already beat this guy. Or, you know, like people are not stupid. They pick up on those things. And, you know, I just think that that's like my personal belief is that the fans really want people that are going to go out, fight like hell, be entertaining, and they want them to be fearless and inspiring. Here's the thing of what I believe the fans are like, okay? There's obviously a lot of types of fans, okay? But I think that what the fans want the most, what they want us to be the most, are fearless competitors who are not afraid to go out and fight and put their lives on the line. And whoever it is in front of them, they believe that they can win. That's what I think the fan, deep down in their heart really wants. They want to be inspired.
When discussing the fight itself, Corey believes Umar will likely win. He pointed to Umar's superior striking abilities, quick reflexes, and strong defense against takedowns as key factors that could neutralize Merab's strengths. While acknowledging that Umar's path to a title shot has been unconventional, Corey credits Umar's skills and ability to seize opportunities, also recognizing that the UFC's decision-making plays a role.
I think that Umar probably will win. I just can't really see a path for Merab to win. Like, I don't think that he's going to be able to strike with him. But I also don't think that he'll be able to take him down and control time him like he was able to do against O'Malley and he's been able to do against other guys. So I mean, I just don't really see a path to success for Merab. I think that Umar is likely going to defend a lot of those shots. Umar's a sniper, man. Like, people don't really realize how fast that guy is and how good he is and how his kicks come out of nowhere. And, you know, fighting a guy like Merab will be a good opportunity for him to show off a little bit. And I also kind of, just because Merab's been talking a little bit of shit, I kind of want to watch Merab get served up a little bit by a guy who, you know, is supposed to be a wrestler but wasn't able to wrestle me. But Merab's still saying that I was a gift and stuff. So I'm on Team Umar now.
Corey Sandhagen also expressed that his support for Umar Nurmagomedov has grown due to Merab Dvalishvili's comments about their previous fight. Sandhagen revealed that Merab had called his loss to Umar a gift, which upset him. He explained that because of Merab's disrespectful talk, he now finds himself rooting for Umar. Corey admitted that he had always been respectful toward Merab, but hearing such comments made him shift his stance.
And I also kind of, just because Merab's been talking a little bit of shit, I kind of want to watch Merab get served up a little bit by a guy who, you know, is supposed to be a wrestler but wasn't able to wrestle me. But Merab's still saying that I was a gift and stuff. So I'm on Team Umar now.
Okay. Fair enough.
I used to be nice to Merab. That's why I hurt so bad when he started talking so much shit. But
Merab Dvalishvili has been facing a lot of hate due to his controversial actions and growing drama. He believes that staying active in the sport and continuing to take fights is the best way to handle the negativity. He compared his situation to fighters like Conor McGregor, who have been in the spotlight for drama and controversy throughout their careers. Dvalishvili acknowledged the situation, but chose to remain focused despite the attention.
Since I became champion, it came a lot of drama too, you know, yeah, lots of talking online. I don't know, maybe because of everybody wanted to see me fight against Umar, you know, everybody talking shit, and I used to, the last couple fights, I used to get a lot of attention, to people recognize me, but to hate in Instagram and I mean, even in social media, it was very hard for me, and you know, so that was extra pressure, but it's all good, you know. Now I'm good, you know. I mean, focus for fight.
The sport of MMA has seen its fair share of controversy, with McGregor and Jones both facing intense criticism. McGregor, known for his outspoken personality and legal issues, remains one of the most controversial figures in the sport. Likewise, Jones, despite his talent, has been the subject of relentless hate throughout his career. These examples highlight the struggles that fighters like Dvalishvili face when navigating the pressures of fame and criticism. Merab Dvalishvili has been vocal about his frustration with Umar Nurmagomedov's rise to a title shot, accusing him of receiving unfair opportunities due to his connections. Despite Merab's accusations, Khabib Nurmagomedov firmly defended Umar, emphasizing his undefeated record and accomplishments in the octagon as the true reasons for his title shot, not favoritism. The animosity between the two fighters has intensified over the past few months, with Merab calling out Umar's behavior and claiming he hasn't earned his title shot. Merab's frustrations also include incidents where he felt disrespected by both Umar and his camp. As the fight approaches, tensions continue to build, and many, including UFC President Dana White, have warned Merab that his emotional reactions might have consequences. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. What do you think about the growing rivalry between Merab and Umar? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.